Good morning, YouTube. We're going to do a little recorded session here for YouTube, and we're going to stream on Twitch at the same time. I'm going to try and get a little bit better doing this again. So I've changed my setup a little bit here, and I'll tell you more about it while we're in. But the big thing here is we're going to start a new game called Slormancer, which is a pixelated graphics. So don't think it's a game from the 80s. It's just a game from today. It's just that's their uh, hook, I guess you might say. And it looks pretty good as far as the actual game itself. It plays pretty good. So just for the sake of the video, I'm going to start a brand new sorceress or witch or whatever they call it here. Uh, and we're just going to kind of learn the game together. So, all right. So here we go. I'm going to start the Twitch now. Give the Twitch fans a chance to get caught up here. So we're here just trying to try to get replugged in again. I haven't done a whole lot here recently. This is Slormancer. I just found this game on Monday, so I'm kind of behind the time. I hadn't done a whole lot over the last month, just been dealing with some health issues. And just trying to get by, if you know what I mean. All right. So we're going to jump in. All right. We just chose our sorceress here. And so you're watching the game as I go through. Oh, all these people are going to go away here in a few minutes. So you don't need to spend a whole lot of time. Just do what they ask you to do. I'll come back to you later, Your Highness. So we got to go over here and get our armor or whatever it is we're supposed to get. So if you drop in and like what you see, hit that like button, share, follow. Okay. All right, so we have a staff, and we have three different characters we could start off as. One of them is you might as well say a ranger, another one is a fighter, and then this one, which is the sorceress. So I got the very basic of basics here. Uh, and this is kind of your layout here. I don't have any armor. I just have a weapon at this point in time, and I don't do a whole lot of damage. So first thing about my streams, I try to stay on top of the chat, but from time to time I just get a little bit behind because I'm in the middle of playing a game, if you understand. I gotta go around this way, it looks like. Kind of looks like an old Nintendo game. So I'm gonna go over here and mix him a protein shake because he's geeked out on muscle. He's pretty close to being humbled here in a moment. Okay, so we got that. All right, so you're a Slormite expert. I guess I'll come back to you later then. Not a whole lot you can do for me right now, looks like. You can go around this way and come back this way and go over here. Now this is a kind of a last minute thing where well, Gravekeeper's not very nice. The pixelated stuff is really interesting. It's like playing a game on a Game Boy. Uh-oh, don't. It appears that I have killed him. Or something happened. Okay, here we go. Just got to get centered and recentered again, I guess. All right, here comes the king. Okay, so we just got an award. All right, that's my mana. Fall short, you not be able to do magic. Okay, fair enough. Got to watch my mana. Got to go down and around. Okay. So something I found yesterday is that you can't run and gun. If you run in the process of doing remember these mice? If you run and you have the thing to set so it's just run and or shoot, you can't do both at the same time. You're just going to keep on running, and that's not good because you're going to run right into them. You just got to get used to it. Just target, shoot, target, shoot, target, shoot, and then run off somewhere else. Upside down triangle. I'm kind of hoping I can get a little bit of participation today. But if I don't, that's my fault for not having been as active as I need to be. We got to start that over. I've been spending time trying to find a new game to play because uh, Diablo 4 is a big disappointment in season 8, as far as I'm concerned. They need to work on their end game really bad. I don't know who's in charge of that, but Blizzard, if you're listening, you need to do better. You know what I mean? Target, shoot. It does give you a pointer. Tells you where it goes. Can't shoot around that wall. That was an experiment. You got some line of sight that you got to worry about right here. Got an item. Woo! Oh, I'm still getting used to the controls. Oh, I have 2 points. No, I have 1 point. That's a level 1. And I can't do anything about that other than level up my character. And as I get into it, then these get better. I can't do that. So we got our first item here. So I got to put that in the shoe slot. Oh, that didn't work out too good. Books and scrolls. Maybe that'll be something I have to come back to later. There we go. But the nice thing about this, okay, the custom officer. There we go. So I was able to, where is it? Okay. So easy way to do it is hit the eye and put it there. So we got boots and we got a basic plated armor, which is not consistent with my character, but hopefully we'll get something later. All right. Let me protect him. Don't want him to get taken off again. There we go. All right, let's go up there. So he's laying out what I need to do for the next, what, 15 levels or so. Well, I'm broadcasting because the spammers are here. Hello, spammer. Cleansed commercial PT5, whatever. Does that mean you've been banned 4 times before now? Guess not. Hold on. All right, let's run over here. I guess the priority here is stay alive. Can I go in? Can I go in your house because you're dead now? I guess not. Maybe later. All right, here we go. Going to the graveyard. All right, just leveled up. I guess that's good. All right, so this is where, all right, this is, I got a point in savagery. I got a point in willpower. Zeal increases mana. I don't know if I need that right now. Start at the bottom. Bravery, speed, Not necessarily now. Dexterity. Yeah, that's more of a ranger type skill. Willpower. Elemental damage. I think that's probably it. All right, that's where it automatically put raw damage and yeah, just kind of go in between these two. And then I guess turn around and rely on armor as I find it. These things are all right. A little bit of gold that way. And a door. Yeah. We're gonna play for about another, I don't know. Yeah, we can play for a while. No, 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 no. Stop. Aim. Shoot. So I'm going to use a little bit of good old fashioned logic. Most people lack these days. Being able to think for yourself without relying on Google to how to do something like a certain generation of people do all the time, trying to avoid getting hit. So about 2 hours in, I'll be able to get an item that will let me do some minor healing, hopefully. I'm just kind of trying to learn the mechanics. So I don't even know if gold's good yet. But it seems like to me that if they put it in the game, I know the slore is the most important thing. All right, I got that. All right, so we're working with arcane missiles. That's another long ranger there, so I need to watch that. You don't have any health potions or anything, so you got to guard your health. Set, aim, fire. Sounds easy, right? Let's get this. this- So if you miss the target, you're going to run up on it. And then you don't want to do that. When I say, when you're doing the targeting, I'm going to stay on a while, but I'm going to kind of play through my, I need to chat with my wife on her break at about 7:35 Eastern. And I was corrected by some fucking millennial. Sorry. It's not savings. It's not Eastern Standard Time. It's Eastern Savings Time. Why am I stuck? Uh-oh. All right. So I got pinned to the fence, which is a little embarrassing. Yeah. He got his lick in. I'm getting ready to level up. It doesn't matter. All right. So I got a new skill point. I got to go use it. And I think we already decided we were going to work on the going to kind of alternate between raw damage and arcane. So we're going to do that. All right. All right. Couldn't get that one. Gotta wait for that one to come around the corner. So if I miss on the target, then I'm going to run up there and he's going to hit me. And he's going to do some damage. Because that's what the skeletons do. Well, right now I got 146 gold and 650 silver. So you get a little bit of, you can curve around a line of sight a little bit. Now, you don't get gold on every vase, but you do get gold on some vases. And it's not like they mark the ones that have it. Crap, not what I wanted. Now there's these green floaty things when you get a little bit deeper into the game that, oh, it looks like I lost a follower this morning. That's wonderful. I guess I shouldn't call them spammers. Here we got a helm. Put our helm on. It's slow going in the beginning. I got the studio light on and a little warm. Oh, that's the way I came. Nothing over there. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see it. It looked like it ended, but it didn't. Kind of thought it was this way. You got the mini map up in the left hand, right hand corner. Oh, there we go. Oh, well, you are useful for something. Create a door. Well, that was good. All right. So we got done with the first dungeon. All right, I got to find Pedro. I hope I don't get a strike on. I hope the game music is able to go through because I like it. I think it's kind of cool. It's okay. So I got a mastery now. I was reading that and I ran right into a skeleton. Guess that's a skeleton maze there. All right, here comes one. Hi, you see me, I see you. Let's go over here for a minute and kill these guys off. All right, got that. Oh, shoulder plates now. Now we got to go C. Okay, we got an arcane. Oh, we need to figure this out. Oh, I don't have enough cash. All right, all right. So we're able to get that up 2 points, which is helpful. So I have helmet, armor, shoulder plates, and wristbands. It gives you a little buffs. I mean, it's really early, so the good stuff's later. All right, so where are we going now? I don't know if the noise from that attracts those guys or not. Let's see, it bent a little bit that way, which is fine with me. Let me go over here after I dispose of that guy. Crap. I lost a little bit of health there. I'm getting close to leveling up anyway. That's not hurting me. Monster Slayer, putting into practice. Hold on, let me make a general announcement here. All right, where are we going? Okay, I can't get him. There we go. I guess theoretically, when they light up, then you can target them, but not if you don't have some sort of line of sight anyway. like right now. I can't blow through the house. There, because I had some line of sight. See, some games will give you that. Where am I now? Getting close. All right, so let's go here. Yeah, I just have to proceed. Can I get over that way? I think I can. Yeah. Okay, that's a duplicate. So let's see what the. I get more armor. I get a cooldown reduction. And I get more life. Yeah, that's clearly better. Sword. And I don't have any crafting materials. Oh, when do I get to go trash this stuff? I got a new skill too, which is this. That's a channel. Go down and go around. It appears. No, no. I guess the cello means something bad's going to happen. Oh, mystic armor. That's almost certainly got to be better. More mana. I'm not using up my mana though. Bless me. Hold on a minute. That'd be what I want. Okay. That's a little bit better for me anyway. So I'm running 1080p, 60 frames a second, and let's go up here real quick and just put this stuff on. All right, that there. Mana regeneration and maximum life. That's probably slightly better. All right. Evasion, a little bit better. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay. Looks like we got some pottery we can smash. Are you right there? It looks like I need to go kind of northwest. If I can wake the dead. It appears that I have. All right. Hold on. By the greatness of the puddings, we have. That's a little bit better. Where are we at now? I think I got to be careful here. I can't even see my health status. I need to. I got a point I can add because I need to alternate between these guys. All right, here we go. Okay, good. I found the villager. All right. I don't know how this thing got out of sync, but I'm sure it's something that I did. Hold on a second. Put that there. There we go. That should be a little bit easier to see. Tax-free fortune. Hey, I like that. Common drug linked to dementia. Naturally, that's something that Apple wants me to pay for their fucking service to read the news. Okay, let's go see if there's something else I can do in here. No, I'm here, and I've rescued one person. Doesn't look like it. Hello, King. All right, I ain't even got the shovel yet. Uh, Nothing around here. They kind of keep you centered on what you're doing. All is lost. All is lost. All right, you watch me then. There's a certain allure. Okay, that's the guy that's going to criticize you for going out and doing all this stuff. See, as you find these guys, dark is the night. Just what I need, more negative support. Okay, so how did I get here? Let's try that optional. I haven't tried an optional yet. So I'm a ranger now, apparently. Yeah, let's abandon it. Go back to my. Okay, so the optional, I guess you do with the other guys. Hold on. How y'all doing? This is where I get my first boss. Oh crap. Not what I wanted. Not targeting anything. I'll figure this out. I'm not doing something right. Here we go. Wow. All right. Book smash. All right, we got that. Looks like I need to go over here and take care of these guys first. I got to change my settings on the display. Crap. Sorry, lots of tweaking here. We got to see how that affects. Yeah, I knew it was going to do that. Sorry, it's just one of those things. You know, really haven't spent any money on tweaking the graphics. All right, so let's see here. All right, so apparently, I think I'm just going to upgrade this for now. When I get more slower, then just don't have enough for the next one. All right, so that means, what does that mean? I got to go kill stuff. All right, this is better. I mean, for me anyway. I mean, it's easier to use. I mean, I'd like to be able to one hit these guys. It's going to take time. I guess two hits not so bad. That sounds like something out of Adam's family. So I came to a realization earlier this week that I think that anybody on this side of the Pacific not going to give a shit whether I'm alive or dead. Just kind of waiting to get to the Philippines now. So we're going to work on this and try to. Just kind of there. I cut the corner off of it. Got a little bit of shit, like they said in Sixth Sense. No, it was in Constantine. You see them, they see you. Or maybe, yeah, I think I did get him. It just didn't look like I did. I need more slower. go through the door. We had a pretty bad rainstorm last night. That's not fair. How long have I been on? 72 minutes. My sniper attire on. Yeah, I need to speak of that. Movement speed, raw damage, and evasion. Yeah, that's not better. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. So we're a level 5.5. I think we're getting close to our first boss. That's what I mean. You miss your target, you're targeting, then you'll run right up to them. That's not what you want. That's why I'm thinking I'm going to go to a controller. There's an army of skeletons and a maze behind them. Not good. Mastery level 3. Well, that's just lovely. I don't have an extra point, do I? No, we got everything we can do here, I think. That's the, that's the level of the item. The item will level up by itself. I can't do anything about that right now. You're supposed to be able to get all this stuff, which I think that's pretty cool. Let's see if I do the, I gotta get over there. Oh, there he is. Probably dying first time. It's not good. I'm gonna have to level up just to get that health. I'm gonna step back, regroup. But if I die, I come back with full health. So either way, I'm not gonna be bad off. I just don't know if his damage points reset to probably. Why I want to keep him alive. Da 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 da. That's not fair. How about this? Excellent. Excellent. I think I can come over here and close this breach now. That's not good. That's a good place to end. Have a good day.